Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to the reading of the first book in the Adventures of Nobo Bink series. For those of you not familiar with the series or familiar with me, the Adventures of Nobo Bink was created by Abbeyartstudios, which comprises me, Frederick DeFeo Jr., I'm the author of the series, and my brother, Mark DeFeo, who is the illustrator of the series. And what we did when we created this series was we wanted to create something that would help kids relate to new situations in life. The story of Nobo Bink is he's a very young alien who lives on the planet Zabus, and he moves from his own galaxy to our galaxy to live on planet Earth. We want to help kids adjust to new situations in life by seeing things through this young alien's eyes, where he's on a new planet and everything is new to him. So without any further delay, I present to you the first book in the Adventures of Nobo Bink series, The Adventures of Nobo Bink. Welcome to Earth. Nobo was sitting in his empty bedroom when it was just about time for him to leave. Nobo's mom, Mrs. Bink, came into the room to get Nobo. "Come on, Nobo. Time to say goodbye to the old house and head for our new home." Nobo's dad, Mr. Bink, found a new job far away from the family's home world of Zabus. To go to his new job, Mr. Bink had to move himself, little Nobo, and Mrs. Bink to an entirely new planet, Earth. Once Mr. Bink finished packing the last of the suitcases in their shuttle, Nobo started to worry. He was nervous about moving to a new house because it meant going to a new school and making new friends. "Dad, I'm scared," Nobo said. "I won't know anybody at my new school. All my friends will be back here." "I know you're scared, son," said Mr. Bink. "And I know things will be different on this new world. Try not to think of it as moving away from home, but it's a brand new adventure." Nobo gave a little smile. "Yeah, an adventure." "There you go, Nobo," said Mrs. Bink. "You'll make a lot of new friends on this world. I just know it." "All you have to do is be brave," said Mr. Bink. "Okay, Dad, I'll be very brave," said Nobo. "That's the spirit, Nobo. Now let's go. Hope you are excited because there's a lot of cosmos to see on the shuttle ride before we get to Earth," said Mrs. Bink. The Bink family then set out on their journey as they started through outer space and headed toward Earth. As the Bink family was getting ready to cross the edge of their home galaxy, Nobo looked out the back window of his shuttle. He saw his home planet of Zabus, which suddenly looked very small. "Zabus kind of looks like a marble now," said Nobo. "The universe is a big place, Nobo," replied Mrs. Bink. "When we get to where we're going, it will look like just another star in the sky." As they zipped along, Nobo was enjoying the ride by looking out the window at all the neat space things. Comets, funny-shaped space clouds, and supernovas in the distance were all along the family's journey. Nobo was amazed. Finally, the Bink family reached the solar system. Their shuttle began to close in on a blue planet with green land masses and streaks of gray and white clouds. "This is our new home," said Mrs. Bink. "Wow, it's beautiful," Nobo cheered. As they started their landing, their shuttle began to shake. As they entered the Earth's atmosphere, their ship started to fall fast, and a light orange blaze surrounded them. "Whoa," Nobo said. He was enjoying the ride, but was nervous at the same time. "Calm down, son," said Mr. Bink. "We'll just slowly activate our brake thrusters and bring the shuttle in nice and easy." The ship began to slow down as it got closer to the ground. Finally, the ship was hovering over their new house. Dad brought the ship down slowly into the driveway with a thud. "We're home," said Mr. Bink. Nobo stepped out of the shuttle and looked around. The sky of Earth was blue. The trees and grass were green. The flowers in the neighborhood came in all different colors. It was all very different from planet Zabus, but Nobo thought his new home was beautiful. Nobo realized that he wasn't the only one who liked Earth's plant life. He saw a lot of tiny creatures that liked to sit on top of flowers, some of them that could fly, with pretty, colorful wings. As the Bink family was unloading the shuttle, they got a visit from one of their new neighbors. "Hi, neighbor. I'm Mr. Feline. Welcome to the neighborhood." Mr. Feline spoke to Mr. and Mrs. Bink and got to know more about the family, and then he turned to Nobo. "Nobo, I have a son who is just about your age. I'm sure you kids will be in the same class this year," said Mr. Feline. "And I know that he and all of your classmates will be excited to hear about how you came across outer space to come live here on Earth." Nobo smiled big. Later that night, Nobo was in his new bedroom, looking out the window. Mr. Bink went in to say goodnight. "Time to go to sleep, son," Mr. Bink said as he walked into the room. Nobo pointed out his window at the night sky. "Hey, Dad, where do you think Zabus is?" Mr. Bink pointed out the window to the small light in the sky that was Zabus. "Mom was right. Zabus looks just like a small star," said Nobo. Just then, Mrs. Bink also came in to say goodnight. "See, Nobo, what did I tell you?" said Mrs. Bink. "That trip really was an adventure, wasn't it?" "It sure was," Nobo said cheerfully. "And it seems like the felines are really nice neighbors," said Mr. Bink. Nobo smiled wider. "Very nice. I can't wait to meet their little boy." "And you better believe Mr. Feline when he says that all the kids will be excited to hear about your adventure to Earth," said Mrs. Bink. Mr. Bink turned out the light. "Go to sleep now, Nobo. Tomorrow is the start of a whole new adventure in your new home world." "Good night, Nobo," said Mrs. Bink. "Sleep tight." "Good night, son," said Mr. Bink. Nobo closed his eyes and sighed with a smile. "Good night, Mom and Dad." And that is the end. I had an audience and I didn't even know it.
I stuck down here towards the end.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I need help.
And that's the end of the book. You can buy the books on Amazon, the hard copies, also available in ebook format. Also, if you have a Kindle membership, you can download the ebooks for free. If you want to get an autographed copy, you can reach out to us at our email address, abbeyartstudios@gmail.com, or send us a message through Facebook. Be sure to like us, Abbey Art Studios. We're also on Instagram. And that is it for the first book in the Adventures of Nobo Bink series. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you again for the reading of book number 2. Best everyone.